What's going on YouTube? It's David here, and in this video I'm gonna give you a step-by-step plan to get out of the friend zone and to make her want you. Let's begin. Okay, so I just want to start this video by saying that if right now you're afraid that you're falling into the friend zone with a particular girl, but you're not that far into it yet, then just go ahead and ask her out right now, because this is going to avoid that mistake, and you're either going to get rejected or you're going to go on a date with her. But for the rest of this video, I'm going to give you 5 key steps for getting out of the friend zone, assuming that you're already past this point and you're already deep inside the friend zone. Now the first step, and this is a crucial one, is to accept reality. You need to accept the fact that you've fallen into the friend zone and that she's looking at you as just a friend. Now you also need to accept the fact that you put yourself there. If you had just asked her out earlier on, you would never have made it to the friend zone. So go ahead and accept responsibility so that next time you're in a similar situation with a new girl, you don't make the same mistake. Anyway, I actually gotta get moving on the road, so let's keep this thing going. All right, the second step that I have for you is to cut back. And by that, I mean 2 different things. First of all, I mean to decrease communication. You can't be that dude who just texts her long ass text messages all day long. You know, if she's asking you for an opinion or she just wants a texting buddy for validation, that can't be you. So you need to decrease the communication. You don't need to respond to every text message she sends you, and you don't want to be afraid to give her some short one-word responses. Now the second thing that I mean is to say no to her sometimes. So if she wants to hang out, just as friends all the time, well, start saying no to her and putting her off. Because even though you're not going to do this because you're going to feel like you're alienating her and you're pushing her away, that's actually a good thing, because if you want anything to change and you don't want to just be her friend anymore, then you need to push her away, at least at first. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, before I give you the next step, I actually need to find Julia, because we're going paintballing together today. Let's see where she's at. Hey Julia.
Okay.
Ready to go? Wait, am I driving?
I can drive.
Okay, so at this point, you're hanging out with her less, you've decreased the communication a little bit, and that's gonna get her thinking like, what's going on with David? And this is gonna build up some tension in between you guys and make her a little bit more nervous when you are hanging out with her. And you wanna capitalize on this by flirting with her. Because when you flirt with her when there's this tension in the room, that's gonna help build attraction. But when you're flirting, you wanna be careful. You don't wanna go overboard and do like weird sexual flirting, not at this point. You just wanna use some light, playful teasing. So for example, Julia hates having anyone help her. She never wants any help. So I tease her all the time by whenever she's carrying a bag or 2 bags, I'm always like, excuse me, do you need a man to help you with that? And she hates it, but she laughs, and I know she actually loves it. All right guys, filming while you're driving is dangerous. So I'm gonna put the video on hold for a second here. I'm gonna pick up after paintball, but let's see if we can get some dope footage.
Who am I to let you down? No. Who am I to let you down, down, down?
And that was a blast. I'm rocking the old BU paintball jersey. It was Julia's first time on the paintball field. What do you think?
Yeah, it was awesome. Such an adrenaline rush.
I fucking love it. I think I'm hooked in again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this video going, and I'm gonna give you step number 4, which is to do you. And by that I mean 2 main things. The first one is just to focus on improving yourself, because a lot of times when you get obsessed with one girl, when you get one-itis, you just start to only think about her, and you almost make your life revolve around her and your imaginary worlds that you want to have with her. Instead, focus on going to the gym and building muscle, reading good books, and just shoring up your weak spots and just making yourself a better man. And at the same time, pursue going on dates with other girls. Ask other girls out who you're not in the friend zone with, or do some Tinder or something like that, because this is gonna help shift your mindset from one of, depending on getting validation from that one girl, to just loving life and being your own man. Anyway, we're about to head up to my parents' house, so I'll finish filming the video when we get there. Actually, we stopped for some Five Guys, and we're eating it, sitting on the curb here, filming videos, just looking like savages out here. But the fifth step that I have for y'all is to come clean and ask her out. And this should be, you know, maybe 1 month at the soonest after starting these steps that I'm giving you in this video. Because when you're putting her off and you're starting to hang out with her less and you're starting to tease her a little bit, you need to do this for an extended period of time. If you just do this for like 1 day or 1 week, she's just gonna think you're acting kind of weird. But when you do it for a few weeks or a few months, then she's gonna start wondering what's up and she's gonna start noticing these changes. And at that point, that's when you have your opportunity to swoop in and to ask her out. And when you do ask her out, I would recommend that you do it in an honest way. So I'd probably say something like, hey, I know we've just been friends, but honestly, I've always liked you a little bit more than that, and that's why I've sort of given myself some space away from you recently, but you know, fuck it. Do you want to hang out sometime? Go grab drinks, just me and you. And that will make it obvious that you want to take her on a date and not just hang out with her as friends. Anyway, we're actually gonna head back to my parents' place now, and I'll wrap up the video there. And we are here, just chilling in the backyard here, spending the night at the parents' place. But those are 5 steps you can use to get out of the friend zone. But realize that these aren't gonna work 100% of the time. At the end of the day, some girls just are not gonna be into you, but that's all right, because at least you'll find out. And that's the key here, is to sort of train yourself just to go ahead and go for it before you fall into the friend zone. And if you're a guy who frequently tends to fall into the friend zone and you lack the confidence you need to ask girls out, then good news, I actually just released a free video that goes over my new system to help you rapidly desensitize yourself to the fear of failure and rejection so you can just go for it and feel confident in yourself all the time. If you want to get access to that now, just click the I in the top right corner or the link in the description. Otherwise, if you made it to the end of this video and you're still watching, just click the subscribe button, bro, because I release a new video every Monday and every Thursday. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. I'll talk to you in the next video. I better talk to you in the next video. I'm gonna be mad, bro. Stay beastly.